Hey, I'm up in Lanark County, but I'm fishing a lake I've never fished before. I paddled it a couple of times, checked out some of the territory, and it's obviously a really good fishing lake. I have some friends who've fished it a few times. Thought I would come out here tonight and give it a try. I've come up into a weed bed to start things off. I've been sort of moving around a little bit and haven't got anything yet, but I think it's just a matter of time. So let's go see how it goes. He was moving towards me when I hooked him, and I don't think I got a full hook set on him. But I think we found a spot with some fish, which is good. We're on a fish here. And I'm not sure how big. He's got a lot of weed, so I'm just not sure how big he is. Let me just back off on that. I think this is a good one. Oh, this is a fish, yep. Just got my first look at him. Hard to say exactly how big he is, but definitely worth putting in the net. He has not jumped, so I'm guessing he's a largemouth. He's also got a big pile of weed on him. Now, I've lost two by trying to horse him in too quickly, so I'm just trying to be careful with this one. There we go. Oh, nice fish. We got surf and turf here. If I can just get the turf off, we can get to the surf. Good heavens. This stuff wraps it up pretty good, although he did a lot of circling. Nice fish. Wow, lightly hooked too, considering all that. There we go. Decent. Let's see. 50 to 91, so 41 centimeters, not too bad. Get him back. And we've hooked another fish. I don't think this one's as big. We'll see in a minute here. This one hit the spinnerbait. And he's not as big. Not a bad fish, but not as big. Out easier that way. Alright, two in the boat, and we've lost a couple as well and missed a couple. Might be starting to figure this out just a little bit. And that guy got away. Don't think I got him hooked real solid. A lot of these fish are coming up behind it, and either they're hitting it from behind and not getting solidly hooked, or maybe they're hitting the spinner blade. I'm not sure which. That's the third or fourth one I've lost though. Well, we were back into another sawgrass bed here. And we've dumped a crayfish imitation, and we've got a pretty good bass on. And he's stringing me up here in the woods, so, or not in the woods, but in the grass. So I want to be careful here. I don't want to lose this guy. He's, I think this is a good fish too. Haven't had a look at it. Oh, okay, so he's got me wrapped around something here because he jumped a long way away from where the line shows. There we go. Got him free now. Let's see if we can get him into the boat. Give me another of those 16, 17. Oh, it's a hefty fish. Get him in the net. That is a big fish. There we go. Catching some very nice bass in here tonight. I went out into the deeper session and wasn't catching them there, so I thought I'd come back in and slow it down again and use the tactic that I was using earlier. And This is a different grass flat, but oh my gosh, this is a nice fish. And I don't think he's hooked hard, but he is hooked deep. So I'm just going to be real careful here about how we get this out. There we go. Oh, what a gorgeous fish this guy is. Let's get all this out of here. That is a beauty. Matter of fact, he's a photo fish. Let's see how big he is. The last one was 16 and a half. This guy is 46 centimeters, so 17 and a half. And he's not happy, but we'll get a pick, and then we'll get him put right back in the water. And there he goes. Nice. All right. Here's a guy I actually watched come out from under his little perch and take the spinner. And lo and behold, it actually is a perch. Alright, stop, dude. There we go. Probably got about 20 minutes of fishing left before we'll head in. The sun has just dropped under the trees now. So, it was a very, very windy evening, but the wind has pretty much settled down now, so it's actually quite nice out here. So I'm going to stretch it for every minute I can get, which of course is par for the course for me. And now we got a 3-species night going on. Got ourselves a little crappie here. Just messing around beside a weed bed here, checking to see if there might be any bass hanging out in it. This little guy popped it. And another very small fish. I don't know, there was something weird about that. Maybe not. No, doesn't have any bite marks on him. I thought it was a lot bigger. Hit pretty hard and took me straight down. But anyway, all good. I had a very hard hit here just a minute ago, so I'm just trawling around this last little piece of grass in the bay. There's a bit of a flat here. See if we can get another good hard hit from a decent fish. All right, whatever we have now is a decent fish. He's pulling line. I think it's a bass because he came right up to the surface. Didn't really jump, but he did come up. I'm going to get the net ready here while this guy's fighting hard. I wonder if he's got me wrapped on something here. He did. Had me in some weeds, I think. What do we got? Oh, it's a big bass. Yep, big bass. Try and keep the tension on him. He was fighting like a big one, so there we go. That'll be our second 18-incher of the night. Nice. Yep, he's a good one. Of the 3-pound variety. Very nice fish. And hooked in the real bony part of the jaw too. So I've got several of these fish right in that bony part tonight. So they are not getting off when you get them in there, that's for sure. Not very easily anyway. So Another really beautiful fish. Let's see. Actually, he's only 15. Wow. That is one heavy, chunky 15.5-inch fish. Holy smokes. 15, 15.5. I thought he was a lot bigger than that. Wow. This little piece of flat here is definitely holding fish. I just had a hit. And now we've got another one on. I don't think this is as big, but not bad. And he's got friends. This might be a smallmouth. See, they're fighting hard. Coughing up fish that he's been eating on this flat. It does look like a smallie. Yeah, with that fight it had to be. Hey, little guy. Feisty little boy. These little twister tail spinnerbaits with the safety pin spinner are one of my favorite lures. This is quite a nice crappie. Spotted a submerged piece of deadfall and put a cast past the end of it and brought it up beside it, and this guy crawled out from underneath. That's a nice crappie actually. I was looking for a panfish, literally a fish for the pan, as opposed to trying to catch panfish. He would be staying in the boat. Just on my way back in, and came up on a little bit of a rocky shoreline with a little bit of weeds, and thought I would take a cast, and got one more little smallmouth. Actually, largemouth, sorry. Alrighty, toss him back. We are about 100 yards from the launch. That would probably be the last fish. We'll give it the old college try, but it's the light is rapidly losing, and it's just about time to head back to the car. So that might be it. Great night. Had hoped it was going to be a full day, but very windy through most of the day, and real happy I decided to come out for a few hours, because I think we caught like 9 or 10 fish tonight, so lots of fun. Until next time, tight lines.